What's up, y'all? And this is pretty much right around the reviews of Kung Fu Panda. I actually made the previous one, but this one's kind of like a lot more shortened. I'm trying to it's gonna be kind of scrambling all over the place, but I'm trying to get directly into it, right around with the reflection of the story, including how it's very educational. Forgive me, I didn't shave my face. I haven't made videos in a while, but I've been very busy. I'm gonna get directly to this one because I've been watching these DVDs and shit like that. I'm gonna get to this one. I remember on Kung Fu Panda: The Secrets of the Masters. I remember when Yo said that when the path you walk always leads back to yourself, you never get anywhere. Goodbye. Remember that shit? I like that shit. I like Uwe. He was a very wise, and I actually did research on him. They said that don't run around with the story. He the one who actually created Kung Fu. He actually one who actually created it. They said he was the most wisest. He actually was very spiritual and went around with multiple other aspects. Cause I ain't know much about him. Like, yo, what's about Uwe? Shit like that. I don't know much about him. But he was my favorite character. He's my, like, if they talk about in general favorite characters, Uwe is probably number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, Uwe is probably one of my favorite characters. He's probably number one. He's probably like my number one favorite character next to Paul and Tigress. But it's very interesting to me because it's like every character it's like the series of Kung Fu Panda remind me of Dragon Ball Z or Yu Yu Hakusho. I was gonna say Sailor Moon, but not Sailor Moon, but kind of like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. Fairy Tail, definitely Fairy Tail. And body of others pretty much series because of it kind of remind me like this. Every character, even if they are side characters or minor characters or pretty much side characters or pretty much don't have that much importance, they still valuable. They are much more like you want to look at them and still want them to explore more, pretty much been shown more. That's how it is with this series. But this series here, they kind of show you more of the interaction with each other. It's so funny, the calm interaction and especially their adventure. It's very funny. That's why I really can't wait when they actually have it in serious format, like the series of Kung Fu Panda Part 1, Part 2, and I think Part 3, because of I'm definitely looking forward for it. I actually called Suncoast and Soundgarden and many other stores to kind of ask them like, yo man, when are you gonna have it in DVD format in season? Because of when they actually do that, that's when I'm actually going to cop it. I pretty much saw it on Amazon, but they only got it through you for kind of like renting it. But I actually want to buy the actual collection season because I'm a supporter. I said something before. If it's something you like, support it to the end. You understand? Support it to the end. And pretty much that's what I do. So I'm a real good, I'm gonna say good supporter. But I like Kung Fu Panda, so I'm actually gonna support it. Now I like it when with Uwe said, when the path you always walk leads back to yourself, you will never lead. He said, when the path you walk always leads back to yourself, you never get anywhere. Now think about it. Now with these artists or pretty much these rappers or pretty much anybody, if you only just worrying about yourself, you're not going anywhere because you have this whole world. I remember one of my cousins asked me, "You actually, the world is what you make of it." I said, "No, it's not. The world is what you partly make of it, because you got everybody in your life that can interact with you and can affect your life in a pretty much perception or pretty much view or pretty much like in pretty much view of negative or positive. We can affect each other's lives during those two causes. You know what I'm saying? You can. That's why I said that each individual on this planet is a destroyer and a savior. Everyone is. Every individual on this planet is. If people look at it in a religious sense, each individual is a heaven and hell. Get it? Each individual can save a life, or we can destroy it. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting to me. And by me hearing that from Uwe, that's the first thing that came in my mind was that. And I said, you know what? But as well, he wasn't like, I remember because they was always worrying about money. It was the croc, the ox, and no, it wasn't an ox. Yeah, it was an ox. They were just worrying about money. Yeah, money. I can't get all this money. I'm not gonna do nothing with it. I'm just gonna have all this money. You know what I'm saying? They were so happy to get all this money, but they're not sharing it. They're not investing it to positive causes to help their communities or help their people. They just worrying about money they are receiving themselves, and kind of like to an extent fuck everybody else. You understand? That's all they was worrying about was money, because to them that was more honorable than human lives. And that's when further into the series, or pretty much further into the movie, I remember when they said, well, you know, when I can't remember, those cats got free. Can't remember the name of those cats. And I remember that it was this village that she migrated to, or actually went to, and it was like, yo man, you gotta go to, what they said? They said you got to they said, why won't you save us, help us? And they said, why won't you do it for money? We got money. He said, no man, we don't do it for money, we do it for honor. We don't have honor. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, like, people can learn from these series, but people are not. They are not. So it was, you know, it was really good. I remember he said it helps. Oh yeah, I remember the other part on when Uwe said it helps me, and by me helping me help you, as well helping yourself. I remember when he grabbed them and he threw them, made a cliff. And yo walked past them, and then he said, "You picked him up, and you pick each other up." You know what I'm saying? We can help each other, and it's so messed up. But he had to use that example for them to understand that you're gonna in order for us to have better access, or pretty much have better respect of life, including yourself, you're gonna have to help each other. You know what I mean? It was really good. Actually, pretty much like that example. And then and the other one that says we don't fight for money. We fight for. Oh yeah, I already said that one. And the other one pretty much. Oh yeah, my favorite one from Uwe. And this was actually from the first movie. I remember when he was talking to Paul. He said that yesterday is history. He said tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. I said I'm actually gonna hold on to that quote because I really do like that quote. You know what I'm saying? So I actually learned a lot from this actual series. Pretty much, like, especially the monkey background, tiger's background. I was thinking pretty much, because I already know that Kung Fu Panda Part 3 is coming out. Oh man, I can't wait to watch that. Really, I just really can't wait to pretty much watch that. I'm gonna watch that in the fucking movie theaters. I'm probably gonna try to get myself posted onto it, because right now I'm not actually doing research on like the regular history I always talk about all the time in my previous videos, like the ancient African tribes, or religion, or politics, or spirituality, anything like that. I'm doing research on this. That's the reason why I'm kind of, because you got to balance yourself before your mind be overdrive, or you be going crazy, literally. So that's all I'm doing, just balancing myself. So I'm focusing on this, yeah, you know. This is pretty much one of my favorite series because of the meaning. It's actually comedy, very funny, adventures, and so forth. It really is good. Now this one, like I said before, this one pretty much walk around with family as whole and shit like that. Walk around with family. This one walked around like the background of each character. But it was very educational. People kind of look at it kind of like differently from a different pretty much mind or mental. But like I said before, I'm definitely looking forward to Kung Fu Panda Part 3. And I'm mostly looking forward to it to having it in DVD form. They have like the seasons, or pretty much the episodes, in DVD forms, because I'm definitely going to get it in season form. And like I said before, everything I get, I don't get it from a third party or seller, anything like that. I always try to get something, get the items that I'm getting, so I can put money in pretty much their pocket directly. Cause like I said before, I'm a supporter. If I can't do it like that, cause it's not an option, then I probably would get it from a third party. You know, that's all I gotta say about that, y'all. Peace.